Welcome back to Sonic 3 and Knuckles and Sandopolis Zone.
It's my favourite level.
Yeah.
Is this what we do through the entire zone? Let's just sigh.
You know, honestly, I've never hated this zone as much as everybody else does. Yeah, it's long. It drags on after a little while, but it's not bad.
You know what, Skylar? I think Sandopolis is the one thing that I hate more than you.
For me, it's not so much the zone as a whole. It's Act 2, which I take offence to.
What I dislike about it is that it's basically Egyptian Marble Garden, and it has the same problems as Marble Garden. It drags on, it's too long, and while Marble Garden's music has a nice bit of bass to it, the music for Sandopolis just drones. And I know we're really going to piss off one of our mutual friends, Gareth, and I won't say his name because I don't want him to get yelled at by people who hate Sandopolis, but his name begins with an M.
We are mutual friends.
Is it mutual friend, man?
I would say the reason why Tom hates this level is because it reminds him so much of himself.
What, Sandy? Overly long?
Yeah, sure, we'll score that.
Okay, legitimate reason to dislike Sandopolis. Scorps.
Yes. Well, I would say kind of like, in turn, Tom brought up music, kind of like Lost Labyrinth in Sonic 4 Episode 1. This is a music track which, for me, it matches the aesthetics of its level more than any other track, and for that I appreciate it, but on the merits of its own, it's not that good of a track. It's kind of like, you know, while I'm playing the game, it works just fine, but this is never a track I find myself going back to listen on its own, like say Mushroom Hill or Flying Battery.
God, you guys make me sound like I have low standards or something.
You do have low standards. You're a staff member for Sonic Retro, you prick.
Well, anyways, into another special ring we go.
Yeah, change the subject.
I will.
What's weird is that if you play Sonic and Knuckles by itself, you don't go to that chamber. You just progress instantly to the special stages like you would in, say, Sonic 3. What's weird about that is that the order you visit them in is not the same order. Like the order Tom going, he's going from left to right. The order you visit them on Sonic and Knuckles on its own, it's a different order, which is fairly interesting, I think.
It's pretty cool that you can pick which one you want to go to first.
Yeah, like say you have trouble on the first one of all ones. You could go to the second one, third one, fourth one, and then just come back to it later. It works.
That'd be really dickish if the first one in like the line of emeralds was the hardest one, and then the last one was the easiest.
No, what would be really dickish if you jump on the first one and it just erases your game, you have to start again. That would be really dickish. Sega's just like, fuck you, fans.
It'd be cool if it took you to a level select, like in Sonic 3D Blast, if you accidentally hit the game while it's on.
I did that to my Mega Drive, and no, actually, I'll tell you the story of this. I was at like this day center thing, and I brought my Mega Drive, and these guys said, "Oh, we just got a level select on Sonic 3D Blast," and I was like, "What? How?" Because I was a very posh child, you understand. It's like we hit the Mega Drive. I was like, "What? Really?" I swear to God, tried it myself when I went home. Welcome to the level select.
You don't have to hit it. All I did was wiggle the cartridge and it worked.
Well, you see, Steven, when I hit it, it did what the fuck I told it to do.
I broke 7 Mega Drives trying to get to that special that stage select.
You're not meant to hit it that hard.
I got a hammer and smashed it. I was like, work, motherfucker, bam!
It booted up Super Mario World for some reason.
Give me Sonic 3D Blast and Knuckles, you prick! Whack!
Oh god, guys. We're doing it again. Sonic 3D Blast.
I would say I love the visual aesthetics and the sprites when Sonic goes down, that kind of spins. The way just whenever, like Sonic 3D, Sonic 3 is a shut up. Sonic 3 is the first game in the franchise that really used the sprites in an effective way to make Sonic look 3D in several different moments. Like say in the Sky Sanctuary, when you stand on those things that just spin you around. Just small things like that just kind of made me show me how like Sonic worked well in 3 dimensions.
They put more effort into Sonic abseiling than they did for the Super Sonic sprite. I'm not sure how to think about that.
They did, and again, it's well, again, like the Super Sonic sprite looks fine. It's just that I wish that they didn't do as many sprites as they should have done, which is the big problem with that, because it's cheap and lazy. And once again, I blame Skylar, you sack of crap.
Okay, how in God's name is this possibly my fault?
Because fuck you, that's why.
Gareth. I know Sandopolis is overly long, but you don't need to take out on Scarlet. He's got plenty of other faults you could attack.
Oh, fuck you, Tom.
You want to be careful with this special stage, because right at the end, there's a little
There's a bear. The bear that will come and
There's
eat you.
actually a bear.
Oh fuck, it's Bark the polar bear.
It's the bear from Altered Beast.
No, it's just, I had to redo this a couple of times because it basically chucks you into like a corridor and bounces you back, and if you're not paying attention, you'll just fly into the red spheres.
These colors remind me of yogurt. Like Trix yogurt? It's pink and blue.
Right? Yes! Finally, somebody I can
Relate to.
Yes!
Steven, where have you been all my life?
The cotton candy flavored Trix yogurt. This is what this special stage is.
Now, do you guys pronounce it yogurt or yogurt?
I pronounce it yogurt because I have a brain.
Yogurt.
Well, there you go. That settles that.
Go on, Stephen, mock the British accent like I know you love to do.
You can't reinvent the accent, they took it and defauled it, you bastards. You took out the U in colour, fuck you.
And now we have one less level in Sonic Colors because of you.
So? We make things easier.
Again, I want to thank TSZZ for opening my mind to everything that I dislike in the Sonic franchise. It's due to Skylar.
What's the difference between hypersonic and supersonic?
Hypersonic is faster, he can jump higher, he runs so fast, he gets like, you know in Sonic Advance 2...
That sounds like a flaw.
When Sonic gets so fast, like, you kind of see doubles of him. Hypersonic does that. Also, he has an attack where if you jump up and kind of press jump, kind of enemies get killed on screen.
After images.
Now, do you think, Skylar, if this had been released as one game, do you think they would have put in the Super Emeralds as well?
Probably. Actually, after Sonic 3 and Sonic & Knuckles were released, they were going to release it again on one cartridge. It was going to be Sonic 3 Limited Edition, but they decided not to do it because I don't know what reason, whether it was just too much hassle or costs or whatnot.
Too busy snorting crack and releasing the 32X.
Yeah, or that.
Yuji Naka was too busy smoking crack and doing bitches from his 6 Ferraris.
The fucking Ferrari again.
I don't even know what that reference is. I thought that Skylar made it last time and they got a laugh. So I'm stealing your joke, motherfucker.
I like the fact that Nintendo just skipped 32-bit altogether and went to 64. That was good. That was a good choice.
Well, technically they didn't because the Game Boy Advance is technically 32-bit. So they did it just several years later.
Fuck you!
Oh, I'd probably say this is hands down the most tedious mini-boss in the entire game.
It's kind of like a running theme for this level.
I'll defend Sandopolis, but not this mini-boss. Actually, first time I played it, I thought it was just an ugly, mean face before it rose up when I got near it. So I'm just like, what do I do?
The reason why Skylar likes this level is he saw this boss and thought Sega would put him in the game.
No, not till 2012.
I like how Tails was like, fuck this level, and just killed himself.
Basically, what you gotta do is lead the golem over to the left side here, and then knock it into the sand ocean.
I don't do that. I just let him jump in.
Yeah, I love how Tails just sees the giant stop motion. She's like, I've seen enough hentai to know where this shit is going.
It looks like a face with a butt tooth, or not that, an underbite.
Thanks for ruining the conversation there, Skylar.
Yeah, thanks for that.
We're on Sandopolis, okay? It's not my fault.
Tom, you should just replace us talking of like soothing music so the fans can actually get through this game. This level's fucking terrible.
Oh yeah, here we go. This shit.
Yeah, I want to know who thought like to put ghosts in this game.
Same people who did it in SA2, I guess.
Well, see, in SA2, I kind of think that they were justified in thinking we had ghosts in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, so we can add ghosts again. And maybe this is just me being, you know, nitpicky and extremely fan-based, but to me, like, Sonic the Hedgehog is a franchise that has, has talking animals and Tails who can fly and mystical magic gems. but to me, ghosts don't sit well with me.
Aliens don't sit well with me.
See, I'm far more. I accept aliens more than I do the ghosts. But then I guess the fact that there's genies, which thanks to generations are now canon in this franchise, I guess anything goes.
Well, if you look on the wall, there's hieroglyphs that clearly show human-shaped figures.
Oh, good point.
Sega, why? Which I guess that means now that Unleashed is a fuck up. As much as everyone hates 06, that's true to the franchise, and Unleashed is.
Oh god damn it, worlds are colliding.
Thanks a lot, Tom, for fucking up my love of this franchise now, you bastard.
You're welcome, O.
You know, there's actually a trick you can do if you abuse the vertical scrolling feature of this level, and if you have the lightning shield, you can dodge the capsule that contains the ghosts, and you won't activate them as long as you don't hit a checkpoint.
That's cool. There's also a nice trick to get out of playing this level, which is called turning off the game and playing Sonic 2.
Why would you want to play an inferior product?
Fuck you! Sonic 2 is awesome.
That's the only time I've heard you get legitimately angry at anything I've ever
Sonic
said.
2 is awesome, alright? Admittedly, like, on the whole, Sonic 3 has a better presentation than Sonic 2 does. And
You're
yes,
here complaining about fucking ghosts and their legitimacy in the Sonic franchise when Metropolis Zone exists.
yeah, I mean, Metropolis is dickish, but there's nothing in it that I go, that doesn't make any sense. It's just,
Yeah, but I'll take this level over Metropolis any day, dude.
I'll take a dead corpse over you, mate.
Gareth, I've told you before, sometimes you go too mean. I know we're in a tight place right now, but Sandopolis will be over soon, it's alright.
I edited myself. My original line was, I'll take your mother's dead corpse over you, but I toned myself down, thank you very much.
What are you saying? Dead corpse as opposed to a live corpse?
Exactly, I like my corpses dead, not alive.
Yeah, haven't you ever watched Torchwood?
Oh, I have no idea what that means. I just felt like going, rah. Like how Tails pushes the wall, like, I'm helping. I help this game. Tom, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
I thought that was the thing on that thing right there. I thought it was that. And I was doing so well in this take that I didn't want to restart it, because I was like on take 6 at this point.
Tom, do you ever tell yourself, nope, gotta start over, and your other self is just like, God damn it!
I can see Tom being like fucking Gollum. We have to start over. No!
And Tom 64 playing Sandopolis Zone. How's this going to fare out?
That's the worst gaming Brit impression I've ever heard. It doesn't even have Metroids in it, for God's sake.
No, Tom, that was the worst game impression I've ever heard.
I think with each subsequent impression it gets worse and worse. So mine is the best.
Until it eventually ends up sounding like the Hell Dragon.
Steven, that's your cue.
And I am the Hell Dragon. Fuck it.
I am surprised it took you this long to go hyper.
I was trying to save it for the boss, but no, there you go. Pfft, dull surprise.
You split your load. One thing I think is weird is that the one thing I love about the level design is that from the beginning that they designed this for like Knuckles specific sections, and this means that in terms of this game, Knuckles is stronger than Hypersonic.
Are you talking about those black barriers?
Yes, because Knuckles can break down walls that even Hypersonic can't. So fuck you, Hypersonic.
Yeah, but Hypersonic can glitch through them.
Can he?
Yeah.
I don't know. See, I'm learning so much. I'm learning so much stuff about this game that I don't care about. It was awesome.
That after image is really making me sick.
Steven, we're just playing 2-player mode, alright? We're having a race for ourselves.
Right. We're just playing Sonic Rush.
Tom Sims is doing the ghost trials, but every time he plays exactly the same, just slightly faster.
It's Hypersonic and my original character, Lipotonic.
I love playing like these certain levels with Steven because like when we played Sonic 4 Episode 2 during Death Egg Mark 2, Steven damn near had a heart attack at the camera keep on switching. Steven doesn't do well. I will say story-wise, one of the things I like about the bosses is that this kind of boss here, it's a kind of prototype to the boss we will fight in Death Egg Act 2. And it's things like that which as a whole makes the story of this game fit better, and it's one of the reasons why I appreciate this game more than Sonic 2.
Thank you, Gareth, for making that succinct and to the point, because we are pretty much out of time here. See you all next time in the Lava Reef Zone.